one, or because now you see I have like an absolute behemoth of a wave coming at me, but I'm just spawning in like weird waves. Maybe that they are spawning near the edges. What is up, nerds? Welcome to more PICO-8. Welcome to Night Shift Survival by PUNKWEIGHTINTRO. She goes by many names. I'm going by the one that she uses on Lexal Lawful. And we're gonna check out her cool new game, Night Shift Survival, which is a small survivors-like game in PICO-8 that you must survive waves of demons throughout the endless night. We have a cool lo-fi list going on in the background because I haven't found any music in the game, but we do have sound effects and such. So let's jump into this cool game. We already have something cool that I like. An interactive menu. I always like these. You can like move around, do some stuff. You can even test your abilities in here. You can shoot with X and you can dash. And to start the game, you walk over here. And the endless assault of demons begin. Over to the, what is that, left side? Yes, left side. You see a bar. This is your dash meter. You use this up when you are dashing. And otherwise you just shoot stuff, and in between rounds you can buy some upgrades. These are the two enemies I found yet, slimes and the eyeballs. Ooh. Be careful. They can drop those vials that you see down there. Ah, no, it disappeared. In theory they refill your dash meter, and they can also drop money which you can spend here for upgrades. Extra vials, dash regions faster, fire kindling, increased damage, lantern fuel, increased shot speed. I would love some speed. 120, we have exactly 120. Let's go for shooting speed. And then we exit. Oh, you can somewhat spam it now, okay. Can I hold it to shoot? Oh, you can hold it to shoot, okay. Looks like we killed something off screen because we got 2 upgrades. Money! Pam pam pam. Oh shit! I was too close. You gain money by killing them and also by picking up the money drops. Ow. It's a really cool game. I really enjoy the style of it. As that gritty occultism kind of look. We are on wave 3. You can see that down in this corner right there. And you can return to this main area where you can purchase stuff. I'm not sure why the slime spawn. Maybe I missed the round timer. Protection charm, temporary HP. Nah, temporary we don't pick temporary stuff. Financial investment, we don't have the money for this. And dash region we probably don't need, so just press C and exit from here. Can I like always enter the shop? Is that the thing? On the website it said we can do that in between rounds. Oh, wrong button, that's the dash. Oh no, it was just a really short round and... Wow, okay, hold on, chill. That quite a few enemies. I'm interested in if we have more than these two. In these games I kinda enjoy at least one ranged enemy, because they help alleviate kiting a bit. Okay, now it is round end time. I have 360. Shot speed. Let's grab a damage upgrade. Pow. I'm not sure how many waves we have. I haven't read that on the page. I might have just missed it. But yeah, it is a really cool addition to the... Not few, but I feel like we have less survivors-like games than we should have on the BBS. Whoa. Okay, the whole other world is here for us. I now kind of wish I had more dash. I cannot pick that money up that they dropped. I can pick that one up. There we go. We are one-shotting the big ones as well. Nice. Give me more shoot speed. And can I grab the damage? No. I'm not taking temporary stuff. I don't feel like temporary stuff ever worth. You want to scale your build, not to apply a temporary patch to it. Because that will go away, and what you want is less stability. Oh, now I don't one-shot them. Okay. Maybe they were just hurt, or the enemy scale, which is an interesting thing if they do. Not something I particularly mind. Pow, 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 pow. Pow. Pow, 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 pow. So yeah, we haven't been playing a lot of PICO-8 games lately. It was more of a having time and energy to it. But I'm looking into getting back. We will play more PICO-8 and more PICO-tron. Pow, 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 pow. PICO-8 will stay, it will never go away. Only my dev video is gonna slow down a bit. Because I'm not developing in PICO-8 that much anymore. Wow, money. Wave 6, okay. Looks like we don't really have new enemies, or they show up very late. Oh, dang it. Oh, I like how the viewport shrinks when you take damage. Like an interesting addition. Oh, I accidentally bought something. I'm not sure why this is active. Like, I still have enemies on the screen. What did I buy? Collect more cash. I mean, that's not bad, but like, not something that I particularly looked into. Because I still have these enemies here, and it still says 6. I'm not sure why I could access the shop. Might be, like, from my understanding, it should be only active between waves. Oh, we have float points. Nice. We have float money. And I have nothing I can buy. We have 2, 6, 8, 4, 9, 9, 5 dollary dues. I'm not sure if that is intended to be shown this way. Even if it is like calculated that way in the background. It looks a bit wacky. Unpolished in my opinion. Because I cannot spend, so why it is not great to show it like this. I cannot spend 0.499 or 9983 money, so I even show it the way. Just cut down the length of the text to be like just rounded. Like not even rounded. You can lower it and it will be great because we have 560. Let's give me. I was maybe thinking on getting both, but not enough dollar dues. So yeah, as you can see, I can kite the enemies quite easily. Like took damage twice maybe. And that is why a ranged enemy is a great idea, because I can just stay here and shoot at them. Like walk a bit. So hold on. So let's do this. And I turn around and shoot and go and shoot. And go and shoot, and the ranged enemy can just stand in my range. Because you only... Ooh, that's tombstone, you cannot go through them. No dash. Ah. So ranged enemies, so you always kite in circles because that is the easiest. And ranged enemies just can stay in the radius and can just shoot at you. So you can't really kite at them that easily. Where is the... Let's see. I kind of wanted dash, but we are getting damage then. I wanted a more dash cooldown because it looks like we really needed that. I got into a pickle. Not a nice pickle, it is a nasty pickle that was. It's like one of those sweet pickles, right? I hate sweet pickles. Not hate, hate is a whore. Pickles should be sour, not sweet. Change my mind. You can change my mind. That is my hot take for today. Pickle should be sour. Sour and salty. So are the enemies spawning near the edges and that is why I cannot see no one? Or... because now you see I have like an absolute behemoth of a wave coming at me. But I'm just spawning in like weird waves. Maybe that they are spawning near the edges. Pow pow. Pow pow pow. I kind of wish if that is the case. I cannot buy this anymore, right? Yeah. I don't want this, so I cannot grab this. Okay, then we are not grabbing anything. I kind of wish spawning was different then, if that is the case, like just spawn around the player off screen. It might be the case that it's just very far away from me, but I feel like it's different. They just spawn randomly on the stage. Ah! I'm not sure how HP works. I haven't checked that. Because you don't have technically HP, maybe when my dash bar, like the vial, empties. Because if I saw correctly, you lose charge when you get hit. I yet again one-hit the enemies, that is always nice. Not sure if it should be the case. You have the big enemies, so they can tank more hits. This is why they are usually slower. So that is also one change that could be maybe implemented. So that the big enemies always have more HP than your player's damage. So you have to at least shoot them twice, because otherwise there is like no real difference between them and the small ones. Where is my shop? Like somewhere here, right? No? But I'm on the edge. Ow, 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 ow. Ah! Am I too on the top? Oh yeah, I was on the top of the map. Nope. Bad slime. But otherwise I'm really liking the presentation. We have this cool, ominous, reddish, purplish palette. The circle fields are nice. Ah! Not sure if they are masked or how they actually work, but they're really neat. Let me in. Charge. Dash region, yes. Can I get... yeah, I can get both. Nice. Oh yeah, now it feels nicely. Okay, that's neat. That's an okay speed. Pow, pow. Not sure how varied the upgrades are, because this is my first run basically in the game. But it looks like we have... ooh, whoa. We have a huge wave. This is what it looks like. But we've seen only 4, maybe that is the case. That is the 4 that we have. 4. Damage, shoot speed, HP, money, that's 4, or recharge is 5. No, that's dash speed. Temporary HP is 5. Okay, so 5 then, right? Shoot faster, shoot more damage. Dash charge is faster is 3. More money 4. Temporary HP 5, yes. Pow. Pow. So yeah, we are kind of missing a few enemies here, like faster moving enemies or enemies who spam bullets at us. Yeah, final shoes and lantern fuel. I mean, oh no, you cannot enter it twice, it looks like. I mean, if you cannot grab anything else, I will grab the temporary one, but till then I'm only getting things that actually help us. Oh, that is a nice shoot speed now. Pow, pow, pow. Like a mini machine gun. Pew pew pew. So yeah, I really enjoy these kind of games. We had a few back in the days. The two most notable ones are Bugs Bunny Survivor and Back on the Hellspawn, which I'm still waiting on. Back on the Hellspawn 2, Loki, if you're watching this. When do we get that? I'm pretty sure he's working on like at least mocking up from Rust to Ash 2 and the Lift game showed a few times. You're like fighting a horde of enemies on like mechanical lift. 13, wave 13, nice. Guess wait, I guess I didn't have the money for it, because I definitely clicked on it and nothing happened. I haven't checked the money. I just thought I have enough with 630. Oh, no, slimy. Enemies have a nice puff to them. What is missing here is obviously some kind of background music. I would love even just a small bass tune, just like a beep boop in the background. I don't even need melodies. Just any kind of bass track in the background, bass, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. It's your choice. Even just like a Pico tunes thing. If you don't want to do it yourself, grab something from Gruber or from there's a jam that happened like last year, I think, like the PICO-8 OST track, OST jam, and a lot of cool peeps, but a lot of cool tracks. You can look over those as well, import to your games. To be honest, most of them are like CC0 or CC by 4, so like use it however you want or use it with credits, I think. Actually, if there is any that is non-commercial, I haven't checked that. Wow. And also, in the Pico View magazine, there are a lot of cool tutorials on how to make tracks, even just very simple basic tracks, but tracks nonetheless. Those are also cool. I think it is Pico View August in June. But it was a while ago since I was helping Nerdy with those, so I'm not perfectly sure, but to my understanding there is also a summary on one of Nerdy's websites where it shows what each, so you can search for articles basically, or like there's an article summary of all articles. A15? Yeah, it kind of looks like we only have these two enemies. And I still have one-shot the big ones, which I think is kind of like a balancing mistake. As I explained, if you have, like, I know it seems like these slimes should be the fast and squishy enemies, and the eyeballs are these slower, tanky enemies. But as I said, if they die to one hit, then technically they are just slower slimes. You can do this probably by... I'm not sure how the code is set up. We probably have some kind of damage for the player, and when you're spawning an enemy that is type of the big eyeball, then you can just ask for the player damage and like add 1 to it even. Like they just don't die one hit. It doesn't matter how much HP there is left after one hit. Like if you want them, when you have them at least 2 hit, that is how you can easily do it. So don't have to like hard code any value, just ask for the current damage of the player at +1. Even 0.5 doesn't matter, 0.1, whatever. Number higher, that's the main thing here. Boom. And we also have like a bullet system in the game already. So I'm not sure if this might be, I haven't checked like how fully cool is the release. They're like looking into features for the future. I would love as I said, I would love an enemy that is shooting looks like we maxed out, maybe? Because I did buy the health chart now. But like, there is if there would be an enemy that shoots you, that is always an easy addition. Even if just one bullet Um, Another cool thing is, I think they are called revenge enemies in shmups, like revenge bullets. Basically, when you kill an enemy, they shoot at you a bullet, which you need to dodge. It also gives more like strategy, because I cannot just go here and stand here and just shoot. Like, I cannot just do this, because the enemy will shoot at me as once it dies, so I like to move out. It is also an interesting enemy. You could add enemies who have like, they don't particularly shoot at you, but like they create a huge projectile in an area. It's like they would put a huge fireball in this grass, so I cannot walk over here. It's like area denial that you can have. Pew. Like, there are a lot of things you can add to the game. It is enjoyable even now. It is like a cool little score chaser, time chaser, because there is a time ticking up in the top, like above my head. So I guess what you could do is chase down enemies and try to go for an as low time as you can. Is also an option. It's not a score chaser, a time chaser. A speedrun game. If you want to be hip. Ooh, that is a lot of them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where did you all come from? Pow, 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 pow. Pow, pow. Wave 18. I can buy one more dash regen. Oh, that feels nice. That is a charge rate I can agree with. Pow, 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 pow. One more thing you could add to the game. Not sure if it's like possible at the tokens or anything. At the moment we are just walking with some particle effects. A very easy walk cycle that you can do is move the head of the player 1 pixel down on like another sprite and just swap them between with the timing that you want. And you have like this cool up down bob effect, kind of like what my avatar does. But it also just adds to the walking. That actually has a nice effect. I'm liking it. Maybe we could have more particles, like shoot the particles as long as you're dashing, so like have a particle trail to it, because we do have a little smoke. You see that white smoke, which seems to be like from the origin where I started the dash. So just follow that up with the player. It's like more juice. It's like more so fast, I'm leaving dust clouds all over the place. But those are like just all my 2 cents you could add to the game. I'm really liking what we have here. I'm hoping that we get a few more updates to the game, because then we have a really nice competitor to the big 2. There's like a few other smaller survivors likes, but I think Bonds and Beacon is like the 2 main ones. Oh, I guess there is Outbreak from, I think it's from Johan, from Beats. Or the Laura's Gem, the zombie survivors like. I think it's called Outbreak. I might be wrong on that, but that is what is screaming at the back of my head at me. I do believe it is Outbreak. This is like a 64 by 64 survivors like. We do play Outbreak. I'm not sure if we've played Outbreak. I might have, because I usually play a lot of Laura's Gem games, since I also go to the Gem, which happened like what, 3 weeks ago, a month ago. You can go back on the YouTube, check out the Laura's Gem playlist. I played a lot of cool PICO-8 and PICO-8 games. Amazing bangers. The Jam was amazing this year. Wow. What is the final level? Because we don't have any more upgrades that we can buy. So at this point we are just fighting the enemies. Wave 20. I can shoot diagonally. Yeah, you can if you hold the button. Direction stays. So if you press left, you are staying left. If you press down right, you have down right. Oh, no, 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 no. Bad slime, thank you. I should probably get out from the corner. That is not a nice place to be in. So let's check up here, because I assume there is a lot of enemies somewhere. Oh, I missed. Oh, Void Geyser Bone also has like a survivor's like. That's not fully a survivor's like. It's more like an arena shooter. The Wizard game. I forgot the proper name. Hold on. There's a Wizard dueling game. Remember the name? Something Crown maybe? It's a really cool one. That's a banger for sure. Not a survival one. It's like you are stuck in an arena with like 4 or 5 mages and just have to fight to the death. Some kind of crown, but I forgot. I do believe it is some kind of crown. Money, not that we need it. We have way too much money. Yeah. So kind of wish you could upgrade things infinitely. Because now I have like 3,000 money and nothing to spend it on. Not sure how the levels are implemented for the upgrades. Maybe they are like statically typed out and that is why we can only have 3 levels of them. If you do it dynamically with like some kind of function, then you can have them basically uncapped and just let the player experience the usual like power fantasy, which is the point of these survivors, like surviving and becoming like the unkillable or the destroyer. You can just do whatever you want because you're so powerful, everything dies on the screen. Number go big, big number go bigger. That is mostly the pulling factor for these kind of games. We somewhat have it, but we have it capped. Ah, go away. Not sure if it's like how I said, if it is like a code-based thing. Where are enemies? I'm still not sure about why sometimes we have like these 1 enemies slowly trickling in and sometimes I have like 5 of them coming at me. 10. Sometimes it feels like they are coming, they're just trickling, and sometimes it feels like the gate to hell opened off screen and everyone is warming out. Pew. 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 No. Misinputted. Still getting used to the new keyboard, it happens from time to time. You don't have an arrow key. On my keyboard I have like a 54 keyed split keyboard. I have to like remap something to be an arrow key. I might need to look into like maybe playing with ESDF. I think that is like the alternative controls for one of the players. Oh no, it is not working here. Okay, so we are actually mapped to player 1 controls. I don't believe it is ESDF. I might be wrong. But I think it is ESDF because Zep and others are retro like that. Okay. You. Now let me check quickly something. Yeah, okay. We have page count. I'm not sure if we have a stage count. It is not said anywhere. So it kind of feels like we have maxed out the game. So yeah, this is a really cool game. I'm really enjoying it. We have a few things that could like use adjustment, some kind of end stage or something. I don't mind if it is like fully infinite, but we would need more scaling for a fully infinite game because that like, what was it, like turn 16, 18 when we were maxed out with everything and couldn't really get hurt. So yeah, cool game, nice idea. Hopefully we'll get more updates because this has a chance to be an absolute banger. But yeah, thank you everyone. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, whatever, you know, all the YouTube things. It is still cringe to say. And we will see each other next time. Bye bye.